What's up, YouTube? It's John here, and this is the Chiefs versus Eagles Super Bowl. Now, first off, this is probably one of the most hyped up, most anticipated Super Bowls we got of all time. Man, I just can't wait for this game tomorrow. In all seriousness, guys, yeah, probably the worst Super Bowl outcome we could have got, at least in my opinion. Two teams I really dislike. And the Chiefs, bro, they've been unbearable to watch this year. They've somehow black magicked them way into the Super Bowl, looking completely mid. To be fair, they were decent last game against the Bills, but still got all those bailouts. But with the Super Bowl is different. Like Mahomes, he's a different beast. He's 3-1 in Super Bowls already, which is crazy considering his age. And now he's trying to get 4. He's trying to catch up to Brady. Like, he only beat three more to tie him if he gets this one. And Brady's the only guy that ever beat him in the Super Bowl. And Burrow and Brady are the only people that beat him in the playoffs. So, what do the Eagles have to do to change that? When you look at the last loss they had, the Chiefs, their O-line was depleted, and the Buccaneers were able to get a lot of pressure. They didn't have a crazy amount of sacks, but they were able to get a lot of pressure, which led to the Mahomes and the Chiefs being uncomfortable. Mahomes started making bad mistakes with the ball, 2 interceptions, which isn't really like him. And yeah, they really held them to not a lot of passing. And that was when he had prime Kelsey and prime Hill. So, yeah, that just shows you how good that Buccaneers defense was. And I think the Eagles do have a team on par to, be able to do that. They have, crazy D-line. They have a great defense, great secondary, great linebackers. It's really just like, can they, seize the moment? And looking at the Eagles playoff run, they've done enough. Besides obviously the Commanders game, they wanted to show out because that was personal to them. But the 2 games before that, they just did just enough, and that's not going to work against the Chiefs. They're going to have to really get pressure, Like last time the Chiefs and Eagles played in the Super Bowl, the Eagles got 0 sacks. How are you gonna beat the Chiefs when you get no pressure? Like, it's just not gonna work. Even with bombs that he was throwing to, he's just able to dot them up. And, I could see that easily happening again. Mahomes obviously doesn't have the best weapons, but he still has veterans. He still got Kelsey. He still got Hopkins, Hollywood Brown, and the rookie Xavier Worthy's pretty good. He's pretty much the wide receiver 1. At this point, and yeah, they have better weapons than last time they played them. So it's like, how are the Eagles gonna do it, man? It's really going to come down to they have to dominate the time of possession. They have to dominate the run game. They have to run all over the Chiefs. That's their only chance. They're not going to beat them passing. Jalen Hurts doesn't have that ability to win, that way. They have to make sure that they hold, the time of possession, run, make the Chiefs tired, and keep Mahomes off the field to win this game. And then the defense is going to have to get stops. They're going to have to force turnovers like the Buccaneers did and get sacks, stop momentum. That's the keys for the Eagles. Do I think they're going to do that? I think this is going to be a very close game, but I think that the difference maker is Mahomes in the clutch, Nobody's better than Mahomes in the clutch, Nobody. This dude literally has 3 Super Bowl comebacks all three of his wins are Super Bowl comebacks. So how do you beat that? Like he thrives in the clutch. And I know people are gonna say, you know, oh, he has the refs on the side, which he does, but Mahomes, he's still that guy, like regardless. Even without refs, like he was still looking good, you know, and like the 49ers Super Bowl, the first one, where he just dominated, came back and just went crazy. Like I still think that Mahomes is inside of him. You know, not the bailout recent Mahomes. And I think that the Chiefs are gonna get their fourth ring. I can't be biased. I can't hate. I think that the Chiefs are just they're in a dynasty right now, and I think right now it's their time. I don't see the Eagles being that team. I mean, they definitely can win. They do have a chance if Saquon runs over 100, and if they have 0 turnovers, they have a maybe 50% chance to win. But if those two things don't happen, they don't have a chance. If they even have 1 turnover, I think it's GG's. And you know, if they don't get, you know, like at least like 3 sacks, I think it's probably GG's. They need a lot of stuff going their way, especially when they're gonna be probably battling refs, you know, favoritism. They're gonna have to play that perfect game, and I don't see the Eagles doing that. So, you know, sorry Saquon. I know you carried the team all the way to the Super Bowl, but I don't think it's just you guys' time. I think Chiefs win. Score prediction, I'm gonna say 37-34. It will be a high scoring game. I think it will come down to a field goal, but I think Mahomes' game winning drive again. I think he's gonna lead them to a game winning kick, field goal, and cement his legacy as, you know, probably second best quarterback of all time. So that's my opinion, guys. Let me know what you guys think though in the comments. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and until next time, peace.